Hi guys, so I thought today we should do a get ready with me, and I'm just going to be doing my makeup today. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to apply to my face is a primer. I like to use this Eyez anti-redness primer. It is a pastel green colour. It's a very smooth and silky consistency, so it fills in my pores nicely and also gets rid of that rosy cheek redness that appears on my face. So let's put this primer on. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what these UV swatches are on the back of my hand, I managed to pick up some UV eye makeup, so I'm excited to try out these for some UV makeup tutorials. I think that will be super fun. Okay, so just make sure the primer is all over the face, also around the eyes as well, because I get really bad dark circles in my eyes. See, already you can kind of see how this green primer is smoothing out my skin tone. If you guys follow me on Snapchat as well, you will know that this spot on the middle of my head just appeared yesterday, so perfect time to make a get ready with me, right? I don't want to put too much makeup on today because I'm trying to go for like a more natural look. I feel like I keep plastering on all this concealer, all this foundation, and then it goes really cakey. Well, it's going to be nice and sunny soon and the weather is going to be so lovely and hot, so you don't want it to go sweating off your face. So what I'm going to do now is just apply a waterproof concealer. This is in the shade Ivory, and I'm going to just apply this under my eyes, get rid of the dark circles. The reason I'm using this NYX Got You Covered concealer is because I was looking for the perfect dupe for Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics. This is amazing stuff for getting rid of your dark circles under your eyes, and the consistency is really nice and thick, so it's nice to blend into your face. So the NYX Cosmetics Got You Covered is meant to be a really good dupe, cheaper version of the Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics. So I'm just going to apply this under my eyes, get rid of those dark circles. This concealer is great as well for covering up spots and redness. So just kind of put it everywhere, but I don't want to put too much on, so a little bit of this and then very lightly with the foundation afterwards. I'm just using my finger because I just want to get up quickly today. I can't be bothered faffing about with my makeup because all the time I end up spending hours, well not hours, but if I was to do a full face of makeup, it would take me like an hour, and I don't like thinking I spend so much time on makeup because I'd rather just make things and stuff. So yeah. See, look, this concealer is amazing. I love it. So I'm just blending it out with my brush. I will put the link to the makeup brushes that I'm using in the video description box for you guys. So I'm just going to blend this out a little bit more. Okay. Lately I haven't really been feeling like filling in my eyebrows, but I'm going to fill my eyebrows in just to give you an idea of how I do it. I quite like the natural eyebrows lately, just having them like clear gel. I'm really tempted to bleach my eyebrows. Okay, so I use Benefit Brow in number 5, and I just fill in my eyebrows and go around them with concealer or foundation, colour match my skin tone just to make them nice and sharp. Let's fill in my eyebrows real quick because normally when I do a get ready with me, and I want to show you guys every bit of my makeup, so the eyebrows, the foundation, the eyes and the lips and the cheeks, contours and stuff. It takes so long to put all of it together, so I'm going to try and just do the foundation and the eyebrows and see where we go with that because it would take me so long. So if you guys watch me on YouNow as well, you will know it took me like an hour and a half to fill my eyebrows in once. That's ridiculous. I'm just going to put a little bit of RCMA clear powder on my face just to seal that concealer, just so we don't get any creases until we finish with the eyebrows. Using precisely my brow pencil by Benefit, I'm just going to brush through my eyebrow hairs. Okay, and very lightly put some on the end of the brush and kind of just little strokes, fill it in the eyebrow a little bit. I don't want to go too bold today. Normally if I want to go bold, I just do like a line on the top and then a line on the bottom and then fill it in. And also clean up with the concealer because I just messed it up already. Pro Conceal by LA Girl is a really good concealer as well. I have this one in the colour Porcelain and I just use it to clean up my eyebrows or any spots at all. And it's really good. Very lightly today, Tessarr. Don't do too much because you know what happens. You go so chunky. So chunky. What the hell was that? What was I trying to do then? Oh guys, also if you follow me on my Twitter, I bought my cat a cat lead, a cat harness so we can take her outside because we live in a place where it's not very sensible if we let the cat outside. So we bought her a lead so now I can kind of be her mummy on, you know, she walks me around and I walk her around. She loves it, she really loves it. It's nice to get her outside. She's had all her jabs and everything, so she's exploring the world. Cat adventures. Alright, okay, I think the eyebrows can just deal with this for now. And there I was saying on my Snapchat the other day that my eyebrows are even, or more even than they used to be. Okay, there, we just leave it like that. I don't want to be a perfectionist today. Because every time I do my eyebrows, it's always the eyebrows I gotta be perfectionist on. Mind you, I think if you were a perfectionist on one part of your makeup, I think it would have to be the eyebrows. What would you say? Would you say if you were a perfectionist on one part of your makeup on the face? I think it would either be eyebrows or the complexion, like the foundation routine. It would have to be like, you've got to get it right. So otherwise your whole face would look fucking weird. Alright, okay, now that's done, I'm going... Oh, I think it's done. Just brush through them a little bit just to blend it out so they're not so harsh. And this spot in the middle of my head is gonna go. It's gone. Try to cover it. Still see a little bit of darkness under my eyes. I'm just going to cover it with this concealer. Oh dear. Okay, just a little bit. So it looks like I changed my mind with the foundation and just ended up using concealer today. Blend that in. There we go. Right, this is the RCMA powder. I ended up putting it in a little pot that I had left over from the last clear powder I used to use. And I just fill the pot up with the powder. And it's easier for getting to with a brush or sponge for setting your makeup. So I'm going to set under my eyes before it creases. Just fucking everywhere. Sides of my nose, and then my chin. So I find this is actually like a better way of contouring for me. I just kind of use the lighter powders just to kind of get the places where the brighter parts on your face would be. I think it's better. And then, you know, if you have to darken up anything, you can always use bronzer or contour. I think I used to be really shit at my complexion on my makeup. Trying to get better. So I have two favourite contours at the moment. I have the Too Faced Medium Matte Bronzer and then I also have the Smashbox Contour Kit. This Smashbox Contour Kit, this shade, the first shade in here, is perfect, guys. It's my favourite. So I'm going to use this today. But the Too Faced Medium Matte Bronzer is a good contour colour. It's very pale, but also it has quite a chocolatey orange undertone to it. Whereas this one's kind of more of like a grey undertone. Does that make sense? I don't know. Where the frick is my brush? I'm going to use the contour brush that came with this set. So underneath my cheekbones and kind of bring it up as well to the sides, just so it connects it all together. Like really high, really high. And then a little bit on the forehead. I used to just wear the powder on top of my foundation and I look so pale, but I'm actually really liking how the contour shadows look on makeup, so it's good. If you have a big nose like me, I mean, I think I got a big nose, I got a weird shaped nose, so I'm just going to go down the sides of my nose. And what I've been doing lately as well is doing the tip of my nose, darkening underneath, so the tip, so it looks like it's shorter, or apparently it's meant to look like it's shorter. We do that, blend it in a bit. I don't want it to look like I've just gone, oh yeah, you're so good. You're so good at this. Okay, that will do, I think, but we're gonna put some highlight on as well. Going back into the no colour powder, I'm gonna go back under on my jawline to really bring out that contour. And just go around to blend in the seams of the contours and the powders. I think it's much better when I do my makeup this way, because when I do my makeup, it can turn orange. Highlights! So using my Jeffree Star Ice Cold Highlight with my fan brush, I'm going to just put some of this on top of my cheeks and on the sides, my temples. Nose and on my cupid's bow. Whoa, I really like it on the cupid's bow. I like it because it really gives a shimmer to the lipstick. I don't really like to put highlight too much on my nose, it just makes me look like a Pinocchio or some stupid thing, I don't know. Let's do this, do this, do this, This is my bronzer brush. I'm just going to go lightly on my neck. A little bit. Let's add some contrast a little bit on my neck. Do some on my neck because it looks really pale right now. There we go. I'm trying to do this kind of quickly because I don't want it being too long. Clear brow gel on the eyebrows just to seal them so they're not going to go anywhere. Make them last. Nice eyebrows, where'd you get them? Oh, thanks. They're off eBay. Can you really get, yeah, I mean, you can get eyebrow stencils off eBay. Imagine saying to people, hi, my eyebrows are off eBay. So sexy. On the eyes, lately all I've been wearing is just white eyeshadow. I think it really makes the eyes pop and gets rid of any dark circles, makes you kind of look like an anime character. So I've been using this white eyeshadow by NYX Cosmetics in the colour Whipped Cream. I tried to order a white eyeshadow, but by the time I got to the checkout it was sold out. So I got Whipped Cream, which is pretty much a white. So I'm going to just put this on my eye just to brighten up the eyes a little bit more. I don't want to see this spot anymore. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this spot. Finally, mascara. I'm using Rocket Volume Express by Maybelline. I'm trying to look for a really good mascara because at the moment every mascara I use is clumpy. So if you guys know any good mascaras out there, let me know. Clean up any bits with a Q-tip, just separate my lashes out a little. Now it gets to the point where I get really picky with my eyebrows and I keep going over them until I end up ruining them. Okay, so to finish off I'm going to use one of my favourite nude lipsticks by NYX. This is Tone Up lipstick in the colour Stone. Finish off with my favourite perfume. This is Alien by Mugler. So this is the hairbrush I'm using at the moment and all the paint is coming off the back of it, so when it's resting on the sink it turns the sink pink. So I bought this new one. It's like a different type of plastic, it's not being painted, so I like these type of brushes. They're really good for taking out all the knots, especially if you start from the bottom of the hair and work your way up. I find it's much better. It's much better if you don't want to risk damaging your hair. So try these out, they're really cheap as well. You can get them at like the pound shop, the dollar shop. I got this one at the same shop I got the UV makeup from, so from Solo. It's a very cheap shop here in the Netherlands, but they sell everything you could possibly want or need. Just want to do the tops of my hair. If you really want to have some extra volume, you could also back comb this a little bit. But this is a really good brush for back combing as well. So turn it into a proper bird's nest. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you will know that I've downsized my stretch lobes. I'm currently wearing 10mm at the moment. They used to be 12mm, but I've downsized 2mm, give my ears a little rest, but there's still plenty of space between the plug and the skin, so let them shrink up a little bit, because every time I go to sleep I always forget to take them out and it's just more pressure on my ears. So there we go guys, that was just a get ready with me video showing you how I do my basic foundation routine for a simple, natural looking, bright makeup. I really do hope you enjoyed this video guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I will see you beautifuls very soon. Bye guys! Seeing that I was born naturally with freckles, I mean, I've tried most of my life to conceal my freckles with foundation or concealer. But nowadays you see people that put full coverage concealer on their face, then they draw freckles on top of it. Now it just makes me think, why? Why? Especially for the people like us who have been blessed with freckles our entire lives, and now all of a sudden freckles seem to be becoming a trend. Like seriously, there needs to be some sort of new trend, because the trends that are happening in 2017 are the most ridiculous trends. Like, okay, we're going off topic here, but I don't know. I think YouTube and especially Instagram isn't the same as it used to be. You get all these fake profiles re-uploading people's content. They don't make their own content. Oh no, they don't make their own content. But they re-upload other people's content, so other artists that have created their own work, they upload. I just wanted to say this because for some reason on Instagram people seem to forget there is a thing called copyright. It really frustrates me when I see people re-upload other content creators' footage and they don't realise it's actually copyrighted. They need permission to post anything. So chunky. Yeah, okay.